Сирана, где ты? Где ты? А вот ты где. В следующем эпизоде ты мне будешь только мешать. Так что пиликай ты отсюда. Ага. Пошла в Донгард, типа, отсюда.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yes, what is it? Carlia? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? A problem? Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Are we running low on meat?
No. Even Ranmir can only drink
Besides
so
the
much.
fact that there are only a handful
just
of
keep an
people
eye
in
on
Tamriel that even recognize the language,
Stock.
I'm
suppose
fairly
that's a
certain
benefit
he
to
was
having so
planning
few
some sort of a
customers.
heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era, killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. Well, for the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
Чё там,
Calselmo is
том на его
stubborn as a
столе
mule. Be
какой-то?
careful when you speak to him.
Это что ли?
Hey, that isn't yours.
Ёлки зеленые. Это я не то взял.
Are we running low on meat?
No.
Stop. In the
Even
name of the
Ranmir can only
By the
drink
order
so
of the
much.
Jarl. Stop right
Let's
there.
just keep an eye on the supply. It's such a chore to restock.
I suppose
Нифига
there's a
себе.
benefit to having so few customers.
All right. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
А чё такой баунти-то бешеный, я не понял. Чё я тут соврал? Можешь им отдать этот баунти, ну-ка.
Just say the
Wait.
word if you need a drink or
I
something
know
to
you.
eat.
Опять начинается.
There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
А, вот, 7 голд, пожалуйста.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
Until next time.
We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend. He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes. Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you. It's not much, but we get by. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on, it's folks needing a drink now and then. You mean the inn or Winterhold? Suppose it's the same answer either way. Winterhold's fallen on hard times, to say the least. Most folk packed up and left years ago. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living. All right, then.
Так, с кем она там говорит мне поговорить? Я поговорю сейчас. Ну-ка.
Empire's in charge now, huh? Only a matter of time before we start getting bothered by them Thalmoricars, or Justimores, you know, them elves. Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready. You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Har and I'll bring her the gold I owe. All right, then.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Говорит, скажи ей, она вот рядом сидит.
Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
О, боже, ну зачем мне это все?
See ya.
Че они мне дали? Да, офигеть, спасибо. Сильно надо, да.
Aster had to move away because of the Empire, but we get to stay.
Turns out who runs Winterhold doesn't change much. Can't say I'm surprised. Well, not exactly. Listen, we're friends, right? I wonder if I could ask a favor of you. It's about Ranmir. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with him being here all the time. He mostly keeps to himself, and so far he's been...
Он уже согласился заплатить. Вы
I
чё?
just hate to see what's happened to him. He hasn't always been like this, you know. Drunk, I mean.
Или это
He's a
другой
different
квест?
person. Happy, outgoing, like anyone who's in love.
Весь кабак о нем беспокоится. То не платит, то что
See,
такое?
Ranmir was involved with a pretty young woman named Isabel Rolaine. The two of them were very happy together, I thought. One day, she just disappeared. Ranmir was convinced she'd run off with someone else, leaving him behind. He turned to drinking. And what's left of him is what you see here every day. I'm not sure. I hope that maybe if she could be found, if he had some sort of explanation, that maybe he could put himself back together. I'm in no position to go searching for her, but perhaps you could. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty litter. I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college, though even that's dried up some. Take a look.
О, у тебя деньги есть, нифига себе. Так, забери тогда у меня этот щит дурацкий. Тоже не надо мне все это. Ой, я забыл бросить дома. Ну да ладно. Так, а я тогда хочу вот этот квест сделать, другой, не по основной линии, то есть не по линии воров, а. Ну, во-первых, кстати, что там за дракон такой, был ли я там или нет, ну-ка, куда меня посылают? Там я был, но что-то не пойду. А вот это что? Изабелла Ролин, ну-ка.
Empire. But we get to stay.
I understand Irid's been...
Винтерхолд. Где он, Винтерхолд-то? Ну а что, не понял, что узнать-то? У кого?
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Подожди, я спросить тебя хотел.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God duty.
У кого мне спрашивать-то про эту... Изабелла Ролин? У кого спрашивать-то? Вы чё?
Watch the skies, traveler.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks. And
Can I help you with anything else? Be careful.
Empire's in charge now, huh? Only a matter... What? Don't you say that name to me. Don't you dare. Ever. Yeah.
Ну, конечно,
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
ну и правильно говорят.
How long are we gonna let
Just
him
glad
live?
all that business with Malin is over with.
When will enough be
What did you
enough?
need?
as
All right,
long as he
then.
keeps paying, I suppose. He keeps to himself and isn't
Now here's a
hurting.
woman I'm glad to see.
It's not my place to get involved in their family's business.
Oh no. Dagger's been
You're the
talking
one that
at you,
told me to
hasn't he?
Stay out of it.
Gotten you roped into his little plan to fix Ranmir's life.
Ну
I'll
да.
tell you what I told him. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. Those aren't folks you want to get tangled up with. You'll wind up getting yourself killed. Dagger shouldn't have said a word about it. I love the man, bless his heart, but he doesn't know the whole story. One night, Ranmir was in here like always, drinking himself to death. When I told him there was no more hunting brew, that he drank all of it, he got angry. He ranted at me. How I didn't know what he's been through. How Isabel broke his heart when she ran off with some thief named Vex. He said he'd even gone to Riften to try and find the bastard. I think maybe he was hoping they'd just kill him, and that'd be the end of it. Dagger never heard any of this, and I chose to keep it to myself. I'm only telling you so you don't get into trouble. Riften and thieves means trouble. Just leave it alone. No, there isn't, and I suggest you leave it at that. I don't want to see anyone get hurt over this. Until next
Yeah.
time.
С Вексом убежала. Ну, давай поговорим.
Need something?
shall be troubling you. Oh, listen.
Подожди, Векс это тёлка.
Out with it. Time is money. Back with good news, I trust? Who's asking? Well, I ain't gonna find her here. Haven't seen her in a while. She came through a while ago. Wanted to know where she could get her hands on something valuable. Anything, really. I told her it was a bad idea. That she wasn't cut out for what'd be necessary, but she wouldn't hear it. So, I gave her some advice, pointed her towards Hobbs Fall Cave, and that was that. Keep to the shadows and you'll do fine.
Так,
Even
так,
if you're one
так.
of us, you better not make trouble.
То есть эта чувиха пропала в какой-то там пещере. Попс Кейв.
Good to see you again, friend.
А мы друзья теперь все тут. Где я вроде был на самом деле. Ну-ка. Ну да. Нет. 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 Я думал, я живой найду. Нет. Нет. О, какой кошмар. Мое сердце разбито. Я больше не в состоянии скрывать за маской цинизма весь этот ужас. Что там за камень, кстати, такой здесь находится? Да Таос там. Пофигу. Нет. Любовь всей жизни лежит голая в пещере, убитая. А, нет. Ну, хоть бы одетая и убитая, но голая и убитая. Нет. Ну, у меня для тебя две новости. А хотя, кого я обманываю? Одна, очень плохая.
Empire's in charge now. Unless it's gold for another round of drinks, I don't want to hear it. A what? Don't you go pulling my leg. Give it here. This is really from her, isn't it?
Ну да.
Did she really run off and do this? For me? By the 8. She's dead, isn't she?
Ну,
And it's all my fault.
твоя вина.
I have some thinking to do. Thank you for this.
А что думать? Застрелись из лука. Как этот квест назывался? Никак не назывался. Миселениус он назывался. На этом эпизод заканчивается.